Ground Zero, the label of the future, nigga.
You got a 14-year-old son, you know, from Arkansas that's doing his thing when it comes to his music. You know, father-son relationship before anything. You know, you as a father, how does that make you feel?
Man, it make me feel wonderful, man. It make me feel great. When I was 14, I wasn't. We was in the projects, you know what I'm saying, growing up doing everything under the sun. So I didn't have no influence, no good influence like that, no good guidance or structure, like my son do to be 14. So I'm very thankful, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be able to went through the life experiences I went through, so I could pass it down to him, and he ain't gotta live the life that I lived. So man, that's wonderful. It's great, bro.
So would you say you kind of instilled the music on him, or like did he kind of find it himself, or how did that come about?
I think a little bit of both, because he saw me do it. Then he got to start wanting to do it. See what I'm saying? And honestly, man, I dreamed it. And then one day my son woke up. He said, "Dad, I had a dream. We was on the stage rocking the show, in which we'd have been on the stage rocking the show. Now, we didn't get paid to do it, but we got on stage, we rocked the show. So I think it's destined. Honestly, I think it's destined, man. We both have a God-given talent, I was rapping, what I'm saying, but I was just rapping long enough where he was able to become, the star. I laid the groundwork, like building a house, I laid the foundation, and he gonna finish.
So what exactly do he go by?
Yung TY3, them 3 letters, THE, the future.
So, like, where did that come from? Like the whole naming process from everything. Like, how did that come about?
He came up with it. And I'm going to tell you what, shout out to Felicia. I think her last name stayed, Felicia. She got a son, SBS Bang, who do beats. But she told me one day, we was at her house. My son was chilling with her son, because my son rapping, he making the beats. And she said, let him find his own self. Let him find his own name. If he ever come to you, like, I don't know where it come from, it's just out the blue. And she told me that, and I remember what she said. And probably about six months later, he was like, "Man, I want to go by Yung TY3." I'm like, "Okay, we can go by that, because see, Young Boy Flip and Young Boy King, that's what the Northwest Arkansas know him by. Those are his nicknames. Same as I said on Soft Stuff Radio. Those are his nicknames. Shout out to Soft Stuff Radio as well. But Yung TY3, that's the man. You're gonna be hearing about him too. Believe that.
So, like, what part of Arkansas is he putting it down in right now? Like, where are y'all from?
He's from Texas, Oak Cliff, Texas. That's where he was born at. I'm from Camden. I've been up here in Northwest Arkansas area for about like 20 years. And, we getting a nice buzz on 105.3. Shout out to Mr. Monday in Oklahoma. It's Baby. You can find it on YouTube. Tracy, I ain't no singer, but he a singer. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going crazy. It's been going crazy for the past about 120 days. About 4 months. Yeah.
So, like, have he ever had his share, his turn on press runs or, interviews on his own, or, how does that go?
We starting that when he come back. He's gone to Texas for the summer. When he come back, that's what we're going to do. We're going to catch up, back up with you. We're going to catch up with Soft Stuff. We're going to do the press runs and all that.
So, like, I wouldn't even look at it as competition, coming out of Arkansas. But, like, like, if this is his area, he putting it down there, like, do he have any, like, is it any other fellow, artists, like, around his age range or something that's, like, that's doing the same thing, in the same lane as, as him, like, or does he kind of have his own lane when it comes to the type of music he makes?
Okay, well, the type of music he make, he has his own lane, because if you listen to his music, he's not rapping about, you won't hear no type of drugs, killing, dope, win, or none of that. Like, he has his own style, and he create his own wave, and that's what make him so genuine and great. So no, it's nobody else in the lane with him in the Northwest Arkansas. Camden, you got Drizzy Tay. Shout out to Drizzy Tay and his dad. But no, man, I don't think nobody touches my boy. He's gonna be bigger than Drake.
Bigger than Drake.
He's going to be bigger than Drake.
That's some confident shit to say.
Yes.
But shit, everybody's supposed to feel that way. But
Yeah.
like, what reasons do you feel like, you know, that you know, I know that's your son and you know you overseeing everything, but like, what have he proven to you for you to even say that?
Well, he sings and rap, okay, and I'm molding him to be great. I'm molding him to find himself, and I'm teaching him to learn himself. See, you got to know yourself and learn yourself, and in order to do that, you must have a great coach, because if you don't, you're gonna lose yourself. And you can listen to people what they rap about and what they talk about, and you'll be able to see where I'm coming from. Because if at a certain age level, you can burn yourself out. If you trying to rap, you know what I'm saying? If you 13, 14, 15, and you trying to rap like you 16, 17, 18, you know.
It ain't gonna happen. Take that time I feel you. Take that time to learn the game. Play with your vocals, because you're still going through puberty. You going through, like you gotta have, you gotta play around with it.
Yeah.
Until you feel comfortable enough within yourself, like, okay, Dad, I think this is me. Like, I think I found I see what you're saying. So, like, when it come to him and his fan base, how is that? Like, does he have a natural fan base, or, how is that?
Well, he's building a natural fan base. They going crazy over in Farmington. That's where he go to school and stuff at, And then Fayetteville, because, majority of his family here, his grandma, his mama, people. I think his grandfather people down here too. So it's a lot of people gravitating to him because they've been hearing him on the radio for the past 4-5 months. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting away, like he's catching on, and that's why I'm dropping all these videos this year for him, because he's going to be the new Mr. NWA. You can believe that.
So when it comes to the business side of it, are y'all pretty much hip to the game? You mentioned you used to rap back in the day, but like, or are y'all knowledgeable on the do's and the don'ts, and aware of routes to take when it comes to this music business?
Right now, no. That's what I'm working on. Like that's one of my goals. That I didn't wrote down that I have to, like, saying to catch up with the right people, and with the right mind frame, the right information, and the right heart, to direct me. So, I'm working on that, and I'm praying about that too, because, I done been in the game, long enough where I can see, you know what I'm saying? And people will pretend that they'll take my money, but really ain't trying to help me.
Genuinely help you, right?
Yeah.
You gotta look out for them scammers and right, real talk.
Yeah, and sometimes it be the popular people that everybody crazy about or talking about, and so it'd be so easy for them to burn you,
because ain't nobody gonna really too much believe that.
Right.
So like, do you feel like when it comes to Arkansas and the music scene, do you feel like it's more of a popularity contest type shit?
Yeah, I think it's more fake. First and foremost, I think it's more popularity. Majority rule, fake is the new real. And when you doing business with people, when you in the business, how you have to deal with people. You have to communicate. You have to build bridges with people, that's in the music business with you. So that's kind of where I'm at, at a crosshead right now, because I don't want to get tricked and and misled and misguided, because they'll what I'm saying, motherfucker piss on your leg and tell you it's raining.
Real talk. So like moving forward throughout the year, what's something you got planned for your son's career? Like, what's some of his plans? Like, what can we expect from him?
Well, for the rest of this year, we're gonna push the videos, and we're gonna get his media buzz going. The SoundCloud, the Spotify, the iTunes, the iHeart, the Apple Music. We're gonna get all that going. Shout out to my A&R Sean, the illest out of Fort Smith. We're going to get all that going, and we're going to get the clothing line going, We're going to get that on the website, Hustle and Glow. You either wait your turn or create your turn. We're going to get a website of that jumping, too. So, what I'm saying? It's a slow process, but we're making progress, man.
And, where can we find them, man, on social media?
Right now, you can find them on IG, the real _ Yung TY3. You can find them on YouTube, Yung TY3.
And, to follow up with you, where can we find you at?
You can check me out on Instagram, T-Top the Poet. Facebook, Tyrone A. Welch. I'm just behind the scenes, man. You know what I mean? I'm just a man with the plan, You don't really just need to look for me, I don't guess. My son, you'll see him. Once if you see a little line, you know what I'm saying, out there, and it don't have no business being there, you best believe the father line behind them, Jack.